population, and we need to keep working on that. It's cost neutral to ratepayers. We only charge enough money to the inhabitants to recover the money back spent on those things. Social housing is a little bit different. We have discussed it in the past. Thank you. But I think that's a central government thing. I will promise to listen, have an open door policy and an open ear policy to everybody, and do my best for this town, as I always have done, a town I've lived in most of my life and which I will undoubtedly die in. Thank you all. Thank you, Bill.
Sorry, this is Kim Edgerton. That was Bill mentioned.
Good afternoon, everybody. I've prepared questions as asked, so I'll start off on that. I'm standing for councillor because I've lived here 7 years now, and I want to make a difference in this town. I feel that I've become aware of things that need to be done a little bit better, and I've watched progress as such. I feel that we're underutilising our position in the South Waikato. We've got the main highway going past, we've got the main gas line going north-south past the town. We've got fibre ultraband in town. All these things should give us an edge over some of the other towns around us. The fact that a manufacturing company can set up here and send stuff on a lorry north to Auckland or south to Wellington, that should stand us in good stead. My personal qualities, I've worked in engineering services for over 40 years now. Back in the UK, I watched new towns being built. I watched town centre redevelopments. I was involved in some of those, and I can bring that experience to the council. Overall, what this area needs to do is, with the main highway that will be stopping at Tirau, we need to get ourselves in a position to take forward the opportunities that will give us. And that's what we need to do. I actually worked for the council for a number of years, and I know that some of their systems, the mapping systems, can be improved to help us on our way with the planning and the pensioner housing. We need to set up a rolling programme so that as we progress, we slowly build more and keep it going, not allow it to stop. That should help the town. So, a vote for me is a vote for yourselves to help this town forward. And that's what I intend to do. Push every available I've hit my time. Anyway, so I'm Kim Edgerton, and vote for me will be a vote to help you get this town moving forward.
Our next speaker is Rita Beckman-Flake.
Kia ora koutou katoa. Thank you to the Great Power for inviting us here today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the work they do on your behalf. It's a little bit of a shame that you have to have a group to stand up for you on your behalf in this society. We should be, as individuals, be able to stand up for ourselves, but we need people like Great Power, so thank you. And it's good that you advocate for the people that are the elderly of this district. Just firstly, I was born in Tokoroa Hospital in '63. So it was around the time when Kinleith was newly getting going, really. And I was gifted to a family in Taupapa. And my father was a Scottishman by the name of Richard Flay, Dick Flay, and his wife, a Maori. Not very common in those times, I think you might find, but it happened. He had a family that did actually excommunicated him because he married a Maori, but that's besides the point. He was a man who loved Maori. He also loved me, and consequently I ended up growing up with a man who was nearly 60 years my age, of Taupapa, and I grew up in this district. My mother died when I was quite young, but just a little thing that reminds me of this area that brings to light just the realities of what we need. Changes, toilets, Leaf Place. We do need new toilets in Leaf Place, don't we? Not sure if it should be out on the exterior, maybe a little bit inland, but we all talk about changing what we see rather than actually we don't know the heart until we get to know the heart, really. Let's face it, Tokoroa is made up of beautiful people. So you might get this news about all the negative things, but we're going to fight for that because we're not going to be living in that way. We're not going to believe in those things because we know that we're not like that. So on behalf of all this, you've got an amazing choice of people. It just reminded me of a little story. Story again, these guys are used to my stories. My father, talking about toilets, he used to have a long time in the toilet, so consequently he built a twin drop so that his wife could actually join him beside him. I grew up without electricity in the farm in Taupapa, but that twin drop, of course, meant a lot to me because as I was growing up and he had no wife, I too could join him on the toilet. So I can't promise you anything other than that I will work hard. I'm a hard worker. 52 years of working hard. I wouldn't be here today if I hadn't worked hard. I will work hard for the elderly. My father was an elderly man. I loved him. Thank you.
Thank you. Vivian Ricona.
He honore he kroria ki te atua, mā ngā rongo ki te whenua, whakaro pai ki ngā tāngata katoa. All honour and glory to God, peace on earth and goodwill to all people. He hatimia nui o te ao, he tāngata, he tāngata, he tāngata. What is the most important thing on this earth, in this world? It is people, it is people, it is people. Kia ora, kia orana, talofa, greetings. It's an honour to be here today to speak to you all. Thank you, Great Power members, for the invitation to come, and thank you all for coming out today to hear your candidates speak. Why am I standing for council? Firstly, for me, it's a step of faith. I believe there is a purpose for everything and everyone, and my purpose here is to contribute my life experiences, attributes and skills to make a difference in our community. I believe I'm suitable for the role of counsellor because I will be led by godly wisdom, understanding and comprehension. I'm very active in our community, voluntary and non-voluntary. The ending of my profile statement lists some of the skills I possess. However, once upon a time, this was a list of services that I needed to access to give me a sense of a hope and a future. Now I can proudly say it is a list that I can bring that same hope and a future to others. So I have an understanding of our people's needs and where they need to get help. I have a heart for our community and I want to make a difference in the South Waikato district.